My name is Sharita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled, single mom to a 2-time #1 best-selling author with books that were in the bestsellers list for over 2 years straight. I'm also a life, relationship, and business coach and internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, and speaker. I'm also the protege of the legendary Les Brown, and I empower my tribe to live their God-given purpose while being profitable and build a strong online brand and presence and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer, and my faith is exuded in all that I do. So welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me live today. Hello, Periscope. I see you guys coming in now. You had a bit of a delay, but just catch on in real quick. So this afternoon, guys, I went out. Thank you for the hearts, Periscope. Go ahead and get them hearts going, y'all. You too on Facebook, get the hearts going. Hello, hello, hello. So I was getting ready to go out today, right? And you guys know I live in New York City. And so parking could be a bit scarce around here, right? And so I go out to go on my plan to go out, and I see that a car is blocking me. So there's this car double parked where I am. And I'm like livid. I'm like, okay, first of all, you could have found a dozen parking spots somewhere else if you were going to be temporary, right? Because they had their emergency lights on. And typically when somebody has their emergency lights on, that means that they're not going to be there for a long time, right? Or not. So here I am in the car. I said, okay, Sharita, before you start honking your horn, just wait a few minutes. So I'm sitting there, I'm waiting a few minutes, and I see nothing happening, right? I'm like, so they're really just going to park their car here and not move. So I'm sitting there. And then finally, about 5 minutes later, I start to honk my horn. Nothing happens. I'm sitting there getting frustrated at this point. I'm like, how in the world are you going to sit here and just block somebody like this and da-da-da? I'm getting really mad, right? I wait another 15 minutes. The person still does not come out to move their car. So here I am, and I'm stuck. I'm stuck and I'm frustrated. I'm like, I have somewhere to go. I have plans. I need to hurry up and get back before my daughter comes home from school. How dare this person come and allow me to be stuck, right? And this is what I'm experiencing right now. And so I thought about that analogy today, and I thought about many people watching this video right now. Many of you watching right now feel stuck. Whether you're stuck in your finances, stuck in your emotional state, stuck in your spirituality, you're stuck and you're living a life that you can't really figure out how to get out of. You try different things and they don't seem to work, right? You maybe move to a different location and you're still not seeing the results that you want. You're trying to figure out, what do I do? I'm stuck. Like, God help me. Where are you right now? Like, why am I not getting to where I need to get to? I have a destination and a time frame in which I need to get there, but I can't. So what do I do? So here I am in the car, frustrated, right? Have the AC blasting, so now I'm wasting gas because I'm not going anywhere. And I'm sitting here trying to figure out, well, how do I get out of this spot? Because I can't, right? And so I end up calling 311 to tell them, hey, this car is blocking me. And they take down some notifications, say, you know what, well, we'll get to it, right? And how many do that too, right? You have a situation, you call somebody to help you, whether you needed a loan or something, and you just don't get anything, right? Like, I'm going to pray about it, or I'll see what happens, and you don't get nothing, right? Yeah, that's what was happening. I needed them to move now. So what happens is about 20 minutes later, after I'm waiting in my car frustrated, and I'm beeping like crazy at this point, right? All of my city knows that I need to get out. An older gentleman comes, and he comes to my window and says, just come this way. And I'm looking at him like, what are you talking about? Just come this way. Do you not realize that I'm stuck here? Like, do you not realize that I cannot even get out of where I'm at? What do you mean? Just come here. So the man's telling me what you need to do is drive onto the sidewalk and come all the way in as if you're coming to this building and then move back out. So his way of telling me to get out of my stuck situation was totally unconventional. And in fact, could have been illegal because, hey, you're not supposed to be driving on the sidewalk. But he said, listen, if you want to get out, just listen to me. I don't know you, you don't know me, but just listen to what I'm saying. Drive all the way in and then back out. So what do? So I go and I listen to this man. Like, at this point, I have nothing to lose. If I'm wrong, we're going to figure it out. If not, I'm going to stop. But either way, I need to get out. So I'm going to listen to you. But see, that's the problem though. See, sometimes you being stuck, somebody comes with instruction to show you how to get out. But because it's not comfortable for you, because it's not something that's conventional, because you haven't seen it done before, you not only you find it to be strange and you don't move, but you don't do anything about it. See, at least I had the common sense to know, I don't know if this guy's telling me the truth or not, but I know that I can't stay here. See, sometimes when you're stuck, you get so accustomed and familiar to being stuck that you don't even try to come out anymore. You don't try to listen to anybody else. You just stay there. And you may have this pity party for yourself, and you just sit really upset and you complain the whole time, but do nothing different. See, I'm not about that. In any area of my life, I know that there's always something that has to be done. Whether it's something that is comfortable for me, whether it's something I've seen before or not, I know that I have to find my way out. And that's one of the things you have to understand. Whether you're finding yourself stuck in whatever area in your life right now, there is a way out. There is always a way out. But what happens is you allow your own thinking, your own habits to keep you from finding a different route. The truth of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, if what you have been doing all of this time has gotten you the results that you have, it is not working. It is time for you to listen to somebody else that has some wisdom that can show you how to get out, even if that means doing something different. So, I listen to the man. I drive all the way up on the sidewalk and I back all the way out. And guess what? I was out like this. I was stuck for 20 minutes, guys, which felt like eternity, right? I was stuck for 20 minutes, yet here comes this man who gives me instruction, and I adhere to his message, and instantly I'm out. So though it took me all of this time to figure out a way, I'm calling 311, I'm getting upset, I'm getting frustrated, all of this, and here comes this man, gives me the instruction. I thought he was a little bit off, but I did it anyway, and then guess what? I left and went on my way. So what is the moral of the story, Sharita? The point that I'm making to you is this. There is somebody that's going to come to your life that can show you a way out. But you have to be willing to listen to what they're saying to tell you that there's another way, even if you don't know the map and the blueprint. See, the man that told me how to get out today was a much older gentleman. So he represents wisdom, right? So he's been driving way longer than I have. He's been in this city way longer than I have. So he's been stuck in this situation before. In fact, he kept telling me, this is what I do all the time. This is what I do all the time. And in hearing him say that, I think about myself. Whether it's some of my coaching clients that come to me, and I'm like, listen, I know this sounds different. It may sound strange, but I do this all the time. I know what I'm talking about. Not only have I had success in my own life, but I've been able to do it for others. So even though it may not seem like your way out, trust me, I do this all the time. And so he represented wisdom in an area that I did not have. But I listened to him and I got out. So many of you, whether you're watching me on Periscope or you're watching me on Facebook, you've seen my post, you've read some of my books, you bought some of my programs, or you just see my post and you just click, keep going and pass over it. Meanwhile, you know you're still stuck. But it's that small piece of wisdom, that opportunity, that direction that you're looking for, that you need, that you are ignoring. What if I said, thanks, old man, but I'm going to stay here and wait for this person to move their car? I could be waiting there for another hour. And that's what some of you do. You watch, keep flipping. Oh, I don't do that. There she go one of them things again. Oh gosh, whatever. But you're stuck. How crazy is that? You're stuck. I'm free. But you don't listen to what I have to say. See? That would be called foolish. Foolish. But I didn't call you a fool though. It's called foolish. So I say all this to say, you are stuck in some area of your life. And there is somebody willing to impart into you, to bring you your way out. How many of you know the children of Israel were stuck in that wilderness for 40 years? It was only supposed to take 11 days. You are in a situation now, your cycle, over and over and over again. Why? They didn't want to listen. Moses gave instructions. They got mad. He goes to the mountain. They come back. They're making other gods. Like, what's really good? Did you not see the miraculous power? The sea being split open for you, and you had the nerve to go create another god? You had the nerve to ignore what I'm saying to you? But you do it every day in your life. Trying to figure it out, but your way isn't working. I am smart enough to know that my way doesn't work. I'm going to adhere to what is working. And I'm going to try no matter how many times. See, I'm like that leopard man, the guy that was in leprosy, right? The man of God said to him, go dip. He did the first time. He still had leprosy. Go dip again. He still had leprosy. Go dip again. He done dipped 6 times and still has the same issue. But he's trying to figure out, why am I not healed? You told me to go in the water and dip. I went to the water and dip. I did it 6 times. I'm not healed yet. Go dip again. Oh, God, I thank you. Go dip again. And on that 7th time that he went to go dip, he came out a new man. His skin was softer than a child, softer than a newborn baby. How many of you are willing to dip again? See, a just man falls 7 times, but rises up again. But too many of you get tired the first time, the second time, the third time. It didn't work, so I don't do this thing no more. I'm done. Okay. See, you didn't know that it was that next opportunity. It was that next phone call. It was that next strategy session. It was that next inbox. It was that next person showing up that was going to get you to where you had to go. But because you were not willing to continue to go until you got your results. See, that is what it's about, guys. When the man had leprosy and he told him to go back and dip, he had to go back and dip until he was able to get his healing. But see, we quit so often, we don't see the results. You're not going to see the results until you keep going. My mind is set on going until I win. That is my only option. So if I lose 6 times, I'm going to keep going till I get to my finish line. If I lose 7 times, I'm going to keep going because I know eventually I'm going to have to win. So I need some new instruction. I need some new inspiration. I need some new wisdom. But I'm going to keep going. Don't be that person that says, I don't do that anymore. Or that's a distraction. Or that's just dumb people. No. You just have to figure out which opportunity it is and keep showing up. I keep showing up. So whether that means I'm tired, I may have doubt, I may be frustrated, I may feel like it's not going to work, but I still do it anyway. And guess what? Eventually, I win. So if you're stuck right now, you're stuck in your own way. You're stuck in your own thinking. So you make a decision to stop thinking the way you're thinking, to do something different in order to receive a different result, and be willing to have the mindset to win. I hope that this has gotten you some inspiration, but transform you even the more to do something different, but to go out there to keep going over and over again and take heed to wisdom. Even if wisdom seems strange, even if that opportunity seems like something you would have never done before, even if it sounds like it doesn't make sense, even if it sounds like it's a bit scary. Because see, when the guy told me to get on the sidewalk, I was like, listen, I don't know about get on the sidewalk. Like, I hear you, dude, but sir, I think I might, it doesn't even sound like it's going to work. I can't even picture this. And that was the problem. In my mind, I was trying to understand how that would work. I didn't see it. You're telling me to drive this way, practically drive into the people's school, because that's what's there on the sidewalk, and then do the so, and I couldn't see it in my head. And that's where you are. You don't see how investing in a business is going to do it. You don't see how changing your mindset or reading this book. You don't see how doing something totally unconventional is going to give you the results that you want. Guess what? You don't have to see it. Borrow somebody else's faith. How about that? I had to borrow his. I said, listen, this man's older than me. He has to know what he's talking about. And if he doesn't, well, we all want to find out. We're going to find out together. But either way, I'm getting out of here, honey. Because I refuse to be stuck. I refuse to be stuck. I need you to write that. Comment and say, I refuse to be stuck. I refuse. I refuse to be stuck in any area of my life. Any area. So if right now you're feeling stuck in your finances, your profession, your emotions, whatever it may be, and you want a way out, you want to create financial freedom, you want to be able to have more time with your family, to travel when you want, wake up when you want, whatever that thing may be to you, if you want that, you need to get in contact with me ASAP. Because I have a way to help you do that. Get out of your own thinking, your own way, listen to wisdom, and keep showing up until you win. Literally, keep showing up until you win. Because this could be that one time that divine intervention shows up. So if you'd like to partner with me and allow me to assist you in creating a life of freedom, a life of divine life, inbox me, email me, sharitaleon@gmail.com. Now, I'm hanging up. I need you to inbox me now if you want it. Because if you don't, then so be it. Stay where you are. I'm going to be good. And just free some people that want to be free. Right? So I thank you all for watching me. If you're not following me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram at Coach Sharita. Go to my Facebook page at SharitaLeon.com or my fan page at Coach Sharita. If you would like to hire me as your coach for business and or life relationship, you can email Sharita Leon as well. And if you would like to hire me or for a speaking engagement, you can email again SharitaLeon@gmail.com. Until next time, everyone, only believe until the end. And actually, we're having an opportunity to call in about 10 minutes. So get on the line. Follow me on Facebook for information. I will see you guys later. Until next time, only believe until the end and go get your life. V's up.